Morning everybody. I'm going to do a quick soap cutting video for some soaps I did yesterday. I got a brand new one which I've just put on the Facebook page, and I've got another Potion 8 here. So we shall cut Potion 8 into logs first. Right in front of my knife. I did these two yesterday afternoon, and I started to cut the new one last night because I couldn't wait to get into it, so I'll show you that in a second. But this one is Potion 8, and Potion 8 is the one with the blend of 8 essential oils. So we've got things like bergamot and grapefruit and mandarin, and then we've got oak moss and what's the other base note I put in there? Can't remember off the top of my head, but there's some really nice oils in this one. So it's like a nice sort of blend of florals and base notes and top notes. So it's citrus, floral and earthy all at the same time, and the body whip in this is just heaven. And the perfume, actually, I've been using the perfume oil and I love it. It's really nice. It's like a real sophisticated scent. It's a bit like an old-fashioned perfume. So yeah, I really like Potion 8, and the soap's gorgeous as well. Similar to the way Elijah's Comfort smells, but it's not exactly the same. Well, it isn't. It's not the same at all. There's a lot more gone into this one. And Elijah's Comfort doesn't have any base notes in it, even though they sort of all mingle to create a well-rounded scent. There are no base notes in it at all. Anyway, actually that's a lie, because there's a bit of ylang-ylang, and that is a base note, a base to middle. Anyway, I'll just cut this one into logs, and I'm only going to do a little video. It won't be long, so I don't want to bore you to death just watching me cut soap. So I'll just do this bit, and then I've got to pop out and go and get some more palm oil and some more caustic soda, because I've run out and I've got a few more soaps I need to make. So this one yesterday I did with a water discount, but I upped it a little bit. The last time I was doing the water discount, it was creating a few problems every now and again depending on which oils I was using in the soap. So I've decided to just up it. What's odd, water discount people, you might be able to give me an answer here, but normally I was taking out like a couple of 100 grams of the water. So where I would normally use 1,140 grams of water, I was now using 812 grams, which I think was a 35% solution. I can't remember, I don't even know what I'm talking about really. I've just given it a go. But anyway, I dropped, it was 812 grams was what Soap Calc told me to work it out at. And I changed it, and I pushed it up to 820 grams. So it did actually make a difference when I was making this yesterday, which is weird, because that small amount, I don't know if that is right, but it obviously, well, it must be right, because it made a difference. It didn't seize. Like the last time I made Potion 8, it started to move on me quite quickly, and this time it didn't. And I'm just wondering if 8 grams of water could actually make that much of a difference. But, you know, I don't know. It might have been temperature or something. It might have been cooler maybe, which is what I was saying. I was talking to Tanya Chappell on Facebook the other day about it, and said I think it's my temperatures that, you know, make all the difference to what I'm doing. So, and she agreed. Anyway, we'll chop a bit of it. Oh, shoot. Chop a bit of this one up. So this is Potion 8, and it's really, really hard now because I've left it for a day and a half. Well, no, it's not a day and a half at all. It's about a day. Head in gear, Tiggy. It's early morning yet. Okay, so that's the middle. This went a bit wrong because the mixture, as I was expecting it to go like quickly, it didn't, and some of it dropped into the base, but that doesn't matter. So I've just cut a few pieces, so you can see, and this will then go on to cure for another couple of weeks before it's back on the website. There's a couple of bars left. I was a bit ahead of myself this time, well, a bit more than normal. So I've got 2 bars left, I think, at the moment, so they'll probably sell, and then this one will be ready in a couple of weeks. So it's all natural, this one. There's no titanium dioxide, it's just a neutral base, so that's the colour of my soap. And then in the middle we've got some Dead Sea mud and chamomile flowers, and then on the top we've got cinnamon dusted over the top. So it's quite a basic soap really, but it's a really nice one. I quite like the all natural soaps, and ones that don't have too much colour. Sometimes it just depends what mood I'm in, but sometimes I really like the really brightly coloured soaps, and sometimes I just don't, so it just depends what mood I'm in really. And sometimes I know my customers are the same, so I like to offer a few different styles, but just lately I've been having a few problems with some of my soaps seizing on me, and it's been really getting to me. And it's because I'm using quite a few fragrance oils in my blends, which, you know, it's good, but at the same time I'm just going back to my roots for a while, and I'm going to be doing a lot more essential oil soaps for spring. And then some of the other products, so say the whip soaps and the body creams and perfumes, I can then bring out more of those in some more different sort of exotic scents, where I'll be using some fragrance oils. But in the soaps I've just had enough of trying to battle my way through and trying to make them all go right. It's impossible. Whereas I know my limits with essential oils, and I know how they perform because I've been working with them for 6 years. I've been making soap for, and I know, you know, I mean, I used to hear people moaning about fragrance oils all the time, and how, you know, or just their soaps wouldn't go right, and I was thinking, it doesn't have to be this hard. Why is it so hard? But now I know why, and it's because you're trying to do too much, or I'm trying to do too much, and sometimes, you know, my recipe does have quite a lot of solid oil in it, so to use that recipe with fragrance oils is troublesome, and I'm fed up with it. So I'm going to keep to my essential oils. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, I'm just going to cut the other, I'll cut a log for you of the other one, which is a brand new soap. So yeah, for any customers watching, there will be a lot of essential oil soaps, and then the whip soaps, body whips, perfume oils, maybe some bubble bars and things like that will be available in different fragrance oils. So it will be listed on the website anyway, and on the Facebook page. And I'll put a link to the Facebook down below, because that's where I update most of all. Anyway, this is Green Room, and this soap, let's see if I can turn the light off. I don't know if it will make a difference to the, yeah, you can kind of see the colour a bit better. It's like a dark aqua blue green, and this is called Green Room, and it's based upon what surfers refer to, and the green room in surf speak refers to the inside the barrel of a wave. So if they're surfing a wave, the colour of the wave all around them and the wall of water is this deep sort of greeny blue, and then the white on the top will represent the light shining through the top of the wave. So I made this yesterday, and my head was kind of at the beach. I don't know why, I think this time of year I just want to get away a bit, and I was just, yeah, in the zone, man. So I made this soap, and I had this idea for this soap anyway. The colours in the blend I got the idea for. The blend slightly changed towards the end because I wasn't happy with the oils I'd chosen in my head, so I had a little play about, had a few sniffs of my different essential oils, and came up with this one. So this is scented in a rosemary and mandarin, hoe leaf and spearmint. So the rosemary and the spearmint are really fresh. Oh, it smells amazing. Really, really fresh. And then the hoe leaf gives it like a buttery sort of warmth, and then mandarin on the top just gives a little extra. You can't really smell the citrus, it sort of blends itself in there nicely, but you can't tell that it's got mandarin oil in there really. And another thing I did was I put some soap shreds all through the base of the soap, and it kind of looks a bit like granite, like a granite worktop. So there's bits of red and bits of white and bits of different soaps where I trim off my edges. So I sort of bevel my edges here. So all those trimmings I keep, knowing that sometime I'm going to use them for something. So I did yesterday, and just grabbed a handful and put them in the soap batter, and that was that. So I got a nice sort of contrasting base to go against that stark white top. So yeah, just mixed a few colours, and then on the top there's some dusted seaweed powder, which I have to go easy with because it really smells of seaweed. It's a bit horrible really. I'm not a fan of the smell of seaweed, other than when I'm on the beach. I don't mind all the scents that come through on the beach, but this years ago I used seaweed powder in a soap, and I put a lot in because I wanted it to be like a spa type of a soap, like a spa bar. But, oh, it was disgusting. I put too much in and it just smelled of fish. So it was really horrible. And I was gutted because the actual soap was made with just pure olive oil, and it was just really, really nice. It took a good few days to harden up properly, and then I cut it. The texture was gorgeous, but the scent, you don't want fish, do you? Anyway, shan't make that mistake again. So I remember yesterday when I was making this, and I dusted on the green at the top, the green seaweed powder, and thought, oh, go steady. Because I remembered it just absolutely stinks if you put it in a soap. I don't know whether they all do, but I'm using one from New Directions. It's an Australian company, but they're also in the UK and, well, they're all over the place, I think. So yeah, just going to trim that off a bit. I think soon I might be able to start listing sample soaps again, because I've not done that for ages, but now I've been making batches, I will try to list the samples, so you can choose samples as well as large bars, but only when I've got them available, because they go quickly, because I give them for free in orders, all wrapped up nice. This is quite hard today. So that's that. I don't want to do this video for too long. I'm going to leave it now. So there you go. That's Green Room and Potion 8. And they just need a bit of tidying up before I take the pictures for the website. And that's that. And then I'm off out in the car to go and buy a few things. So I'll show you from the front. Okay, so there's Green Room and Potion 8. Okay, thanks for watching.